Hey y'all, today we are talking about setting your minimum stay update within PriceLabs. I'm super excited to be sharing this with you because we just made some huge improvements, really going to allow you to be more flexible in your minimum stay strategy and hopefully streamline your setup process a little bit. So yeah, let's dive on in. Right now we're looking at the new minimum stay or stay restriction update at the listing level. Keep in mind, you can always set this at the account level or the group level. And you'll notice that we actually have this new minimum stay profile option, but I'm going to circle back to that in a second. Now, you'll notice that there's a couple of different options here. They're similar to what we've always had. Instead of toggling them on, you're going to click add another minimum stay rule. So if I have, a different minimum in mind for gaps on my calendar, I'll click add. If I have a different minimum in mind for last minute or bookings made really far in advance, I'm going to add rules there. Now, the first thing that you'll see that's super cool is that we're now allowing you to make changes to your minimum requirement for both weekdays and weekends. So, really differentiating that and allowing you to maybe capitalize on those higher demand weekend days by requiring a longer minimum stay. You'll also notice that the add another minimum stay rule option is still there. So you can actually add different levels under each of these types of rules. So maybe, for example, for last minute bookings, within 3 nights, I might be okay with a 1 night stay on weekends and a 1 night stay on weekdays. But within 10 nights, I'd really rather have at least a 2 night stay on my weekends. So really allowing different levels here. You can also do the same for orphan bookings. Maybe you'll want to consider shorter gaps to have a different minimum than maybe longer gaps on your calendar. So you can set those different as well. If you scroll down, you're also going to see more advanced options, and this is really completely new. We're now allowing you to make changes for minimum stays on adjacent days. What we're doing here is we're looking at your calendar for any booked or blocked dates and adjusting the minimum stay either before the booking or block or afterwards. For example, I'll go ahead here and I'll do maybe 2 within 2. And this is going to say, hey, if there are 2 nights open before reservation, maybe I normally have a 3 or a 4 night stay, I'll allow a 2 night stay as long as it doesn't create a an orphan day on my calendar. So kind of a cool new concept there. Now, I initially mentioned these minimum stay profiles, so I'm going to hop on over to the customizations page, and you'll see that there's now a minimum stay profile option here, along with what used to just be account, groups, and listings. Now here, I can create a bunch of different profiles that cover various strategies or types of listings. You'll notice that I have one for my holidays, one for midterm rentals or rentals that have a 28 plus night requirement, off season, tiny homes. Super simple to set up these different profiles. I can even clone profiles and then make just slight changes if I want to. Essentially, what you can do is instead of having to go through and set up each listing one by one or each group one by one, you can quickly choose any of your pre-made profiles. What's even cooler is that we're now allowing you to assign these seasonally. So if you have a custom seasonal profile set up, maybe you were changing your minimum price seasonally, like a lot of our users do, you'll now see that there is a column that allows you to switch your minimum stay profile seasonally. So you'll notice that I have a couple different ones set up. I've got my holidays for maybe my spring break season, my 4th of July season, and my holiday, Christmas, New Year season. I have an off season or a high season. And really, this is going to allow you to optimize your minimum stay for any time of the year. But yeah, if you have any questions, please do not hesitate to reach out to us at support@pricelabs.co. We are more than happy to help. Thanks so much, y'all. Have a good one.